Hello, dear StarCraft fans. This is Blade of Ire bringing you another StarCraft English commentary. And as I've promised, I'm going to take care of the MSL Survivor. And today I'm going to do Group E, winners, losers, and final match. Not doing the first two matches because of the same reason as last week, simply not enough time. I'm sorry, I hope some other commentator might take care of those two. Anyways, the winner's match, here come the spoilers for me, so if you don't want to find out, go to John747 and watch the first two sets. The winner's match is going to be played between Bisu and Midas on Zodiac. And just a little bit of information about this group. We had Orion, Midas, Bisu, and Type B in this group. And the first two matches were Orion versus Midas and Bisu versus Type B on Loki 2. And it's quite easy to understand why we have Midas and Bisu playing here. One, because they're both very good anti-Zerg players with their own race, and also because Loki 2, as Pandemic well points out here on se2gg.com in his predictions, is really a map that has a big advantage for Protoss and Terran, because you have these protected expansions, and so it's easy to expand. Whereas the Zerg, in order to keep up, he always has to have a lot more expansions, so it's easy for him to get overextended, and that's simply what happened, I guess, in both matches. In the first match, Orion versus Midas, we had a pretty standard SK Terran play from Midas. I guess he is from SK Team 1, so that's kind of an explanation. And he simply had such a strong medic and marine force, there was nothing that Orion could do about it, and he simply got obliterated. This is pretty much a disadvantage on Loki 2. He had to overexpand, and so it was easy for Midas to attack these several not really well protected expansions. And Bisu versus Type B, I guess Type B, it's not easy for him because he's not really that well of a known player. And I guess he didn't really manage to make a name for himself, so against Bisu it was really not easy on Loki 2, and it was pretty soon clear that Bisu is gonna win. He did some good Reaver harass in the beginning, and eventually he had such a strong force, also with Dark Templar, with Zealots, with Goons, and he simply overran anything that Type B had. So we have this PvT here on Zodiac, which is quite a balanced map, and also, as I see here in Pandemic's predictions, both guys have about a 60% rate of winning against their opponent's race, and so it's really going to be a balanced match and hard to say what's going to happen. A little bit about the positions. We have Bisu as Red Protoss at the 3 o'clock position, as the 9 o'clock position. I keep mixing the 3 and the 9 o'clock positions, not really sure why. And as Brown Terran at the 12 o'clock position, we have Midas. And in the other one, we're going to have a ZVZ. Not really sure how that's going to turn out, but I'm going to comment on that in a couple of minutes. So be sure to check that as well. And before the game really goes underway, a little bit of messages that I wanted to tell you. First, go to se2gg.com and join, because it's a really great site. And if you don't believe me, go see what Moletrap and Diggity say. They're going to tell you the same, so definitely go and join. A really nice place, and really what we really need right now for the SE101 project are people interested in teaching others how to play StarCraft. So we need fairly good players that are willing to teach others how to play StarCraft, how to improve their game. Race is of no importance. The important thing is this will and desire to sacrifice some time to give something to others, to help the StarCraft community enlarge and improve. And so if you're interested, definitely go and join the SC101 project, and I'm sure you're gonna get some cookies from the newbies that you're gonna train right there. And in the meantime, Assimilator and Gateway for Bisu, so he's gonna have those Zealots coming pretty soon. Also, Midas has not scouted that, so he might have a little bit of problems here with this early attack from Bisu, because yeah, he has the factory building, he has the barracks pumping, but he's only gonna have his first Marine right there, and Bisu is going to is also sending the second Zealot. So this might not be very easy. There you have the Marine running away now that he sees the Zealot coming. And also, please excuse me for any mistakes that I might continue to repeat. And you know, I always try to get better, but I guess I just keep screwing up with stuff like, you know, and keep saying right here or right there so often. But we'll try to improve that. And in the meantime, this Zealot is managing to survive and killing one of the Marines. Pounding at the second Marine, kills the second Marine, gets taken out by the third Marine, but this is not looking good for Midas at all, guys, because these Zealots are capable of inflicting quite a lot of damage on the poor Marines, and they're simply forced to run and run and run and shoot and run, while the Zealots, a couple of those blades, and the Marines are gone. And so, not a very good position for Midas. I'm pretty sure that Bisu will try to enlarge this this advantage that he has as far as his army is concerned, and try to pump some goons pretty soon. In the meantime, the factory, the machine shop is researching something, probably I guess mines. And he's going to try to use the vultures to keep this Protoss force at bay. And the first Dragoon also coming out, first tank, and yeah, he's gonna need that siege mode also to push Bisu a little bit back, upgrading Dragoon range and having that double gateway to simply keep pumping these forces. But you know, I guess all in all, Midas was able to survive this early attack pretty well, not with a lot of damage, and also now with the Vulture is going to plant some mines and keep Bisu's force at a distance. And also with the command center going for him, and yeah, I think he will have the economic advantage. Nexus only now. But, you know, Terran expansions are anyway more worth than the Protoss ones, so definitely you're gonna have the economic expansion there on Midas' side. But Bisu is a good player, so I don't think this is going to affect him a lot. I don't think he's gonna have a big problem with that. Second factory in the meantime for Midas, and this Dragoon going in probably